Who is God? Next on Be the Hammer. Welcome, I'm Brad Schepisi, and here we're responding to St. Dominic's challenge to all men to be the hammer, not the anvil. If you want to grow in holiness and become the man that God created you to be, start now by subscribing and clicking that bell so you don't miss a thing. Today I'm asking the question, who is God and how can we find him? We live in a culture that is so noisy. We don't stop and listen to the voice of God anymore, and we don't even know who he is anymore. Last night we recorded some episodes for Man vs. Cave, and we talked about this song by Ariana Grande called God is a Woman. But while I was listening to this song, I got this impression that we have no idea anymore in our culture who God is. And now we're making God out to be any little idea. In this case, this sexuality thing that she's trying to communicate in this song. We're making God out to be anything that pops in our head. We have no concept of who God truly is. How do we know who God is? How do we find God? Of course we find him in the church. Of course we find him on the altar. Of course we find him in his true presence in the Blessed Sacrament. But in our hearts, we find him in the silence of prayer. It is in our hearts that we know who he is. He said, "My sheep know me and they know my voice." That voice we hear in the silence of our hearts. And I've said this in previous videos. The voice of God, the language of God is silence. And we don't have any silence in our culture. There's no space in our lives, in our society for silence. And when we have silence, we don't know how to hear his voice in that silence. And I encourage you to take time in your day, every day, for silence. Come to a place like this, or even better yet, before the Blessed Sacrament in a church. Have time to find him. Remember, a man on an island is a dangerous thing. Be a lifeboat. Take the time to share this video or another one of my videos with a young man that needs this message. For more from our ministry, check out our Catholic blog at laudare.org or one of our other YouTube channels, Man vs. Cave or Laudare. Follow me on social media at Brad Schepisi, and until next time, be the hammer.